Hi guys, okay, so we're back and our ambush got foiled. Hopefully that's not going to be the end of the world. So let's just charge straight on in there. And we get a period victory. We don't lose anything important if we just auto-resolve it. So that's what we're going to do. We'll start fighting some battles once we've got some decent units on our side. I don't enjoy fighting with just when I've just got Skaven slaves and crap. So, especially when we can just replace them so easily. Just makes more sense just to auto-resolve and then just recruit a few more units if we need them. Alright, so we can come down here and occupy Taboro. And seeing we're almost back up to full food, I think we should do that. Hopefully this time we can hold on to it. Does make us a little bit vulnerable for a turn or two until we've recovered. But we don't seem to have anyone threatening us just at the moment. Alright, so Ikit Claw, you can take Renowned and Feared for an extra 8% upkeep, a bit more campaign movement speed. Very nice. Oh, gotta rebuild the port. And we want, yeah, we're going with the catapults again. We're just going to make our way to this extra 10% campaign movement speed. Could go to, yeah, maybe we'll go public order first. Yeah, okay. Satyrs are taking the gritter. Yes. Look, these boys aren't going to come for us.
Do you know who I am?
Who are they at war with? Okay, they're at war with Satyrs, so that's why they're heading up there. They often declare war on Ikit Claw though, so it can be a bit of a pain. Just keep sending armies against you. Alright, so we can start upgrading that building. We get our decent units. We can also get our plague priests just build the catapult building as well, to be honest. Although, no, we want arcane generators. Right, so we're going to go more growth. No, we're just going to bump all of these, really. And we've still got 20,000 left. We need units, though. And we can't really afford to wait for better ones. So we're going to have to... Let's combine some of these. So how many can I build? I can build 5. So we're going to... There's no way I can save both of these, unfortunately. So we may as well just combine those two together. Just trying to keep the highest rank. So 49, 46, we'll go with those two. Yeah, so let's just have 3 more slingers and 2 more slingers. I assume they're going to put Skaven Blight onto siege again. Just a bit of a pain, because then it delays our buildings, but that's the way it goes. Saboteurs are coming for us. Okay, so Sartosa has just gone to war with Carcassonne, which is a bit weird, but I guess maybe they're bored of Carcassonne now. We don't know who owns that province there. Yeah, it's under siege. Let's just change our camera settings. So, neutral factions. Ooh, can move a little bit faster. So that's still showing as a ruin, which it probably is a ruin rather than, because there's no other Skaven around. I still need to recover, but I'm going to carry on buffing the speed of our missile units, because that could be useful. Now, we can actually reach them. So we've got a decent garrison. Let's just check exactly what we've got. Easiest ways to do this. So it just says a close defeat. So I'm pretty sure if we just move Ikit Claw up, it's going to be a fairly easy victory. Oh, it's only a Pyrrhic victory. Pyrrhic victory, but yeah, nothing too bad lost. Even the garrison doesn't lose much.
Which kill device to use?
And hopefully that gives us a bit of breathing space now to get some decent units.
We serve, we serve. Bigger wolf watching.
It's got another full stack. It's probably going to come our way, and it's going to be long before we can have our weapons teams. So we're going to replace the 4 infantry that we had. In fact, let's just go with 5 infantry for the moment. I'm a little bit concerned what Sartos is up to. I can't imagine they'll declare war on us, but you never know. It would suck to lose to Boro again before we got our walls up. Why is she landing here? So I think we're going to have to move Ikit Claw back down to Taboro just to be safe. Just declare war on Tilea now. Okay. Maybe that will stop Tilea keep attacking us. I think Tilea has an upper plate. Maybe it was well, both Tilea and Sartos have got on the plate, so very strange. Alright, so we're going to move down to Taboro, just make sure that Sartos doesn't do any funny business. And we're going to get those walls built. And in fact, we can start recruiting some catapults. Alright, so let's get rid of some of these units. How many do we want to build? Let's just well, those. Get rid of you.
Where are my schematics?
I want more. I want more than 3. Could even go with 5 to begin with. What are we going to have in this building? So we get rattling guns. So Giselles. What about the warp 5 throwers? So I want the rattling guns. So say 3 Giselles, 4 rattling guns. That'd be 7 units. Yeah, so we're just missing the poison wind mortars from this tree, which I would like 1 or 2 of. Okay, you know what? We're going to go 5.
Tilea, Australia.
And then we can have 1, 2, 3, 4 rattling guns, more Giselles, and then lots of priests.
What will Skaven Knight do with you?
No, even though you're sitting outside being threatening, we're not going to give you any money. Oh, and even though you're at war now with Sartosa, you're still coming for us. Well, we're going to have 5 catapults ready for you.
Leader. Limbs will fly.
Stone tractor beam. So which is the warpstone tractor beam?
Good flay to die.
Ah, it's our special building. Okay, so once that levels it, workshop levels it.
Die, Peter.
Alright, do we want to spend anything then? I think just save the fuel. So it looks like the pirates sacked that that settlement rather than obviously they didn't take it. He's still coming for us, but he's too late now. Alright, so we've got our catapults built, so we're halfway there. We don't have the movement. We can go there and... Oh, I've gone too far. So we've got our walls there next turn, so that settlement should be safe. few more turns before we can start recruiting the last of our weapons teams. So we've just got this guy to play around with. But nothing more I can do this turn. So is that the border princes that just took their settlement down there? And yet they're still sending everything they've got against us. That's crazy. So what the heck are the border princes doing down here? Alright, well, we got two armies coming in. They're on force march, which is rather tempting to get rid of. So I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Alright, so period of victory, but this time... Shame we didn't get the ambush, but... I'm going to fight this one. So I got range 380. We slightly outranged their mortars, which is good. So hopefully we can get them off the battlefield fairly early. Where shall we set up? It's not ideal territory for border corner camping. That's a good one. This isn't too bad. Got the trees there. Going to interfere with our catapults. Maybe we just suck it up, set up in the middle here. I think we'll spread them out a little bit. Where shall we put Giselles? Put them in the middle. You can leave them a little bit of space. But yeah, let's change this around a little bit. So we want the rattling guns to be in the middle, shooting through the gaps. So they're not great at close range firing over. So something like that for those boys. The Giselles. Let's move the catapult back a little bit. So then the Giselles can go there. I'll use those for sniping enemy lords or single entities. Got our Doom Flayers. So Warlock Engineer. I'm going to put you in the middle of our catapults. In fact, if you just go forward for action, so you can encompass the rattling guns as well, so you give a buff to all of those units. I'm a bit concerned about the number of units the enemy's got. They might engulf us, but what we're going to try and do is distract a few of their units with Doom Flayers, just so they're not all going to hit us at the same time. They're not going to distract very many though. We'll see how it goes. Okay, well, oh, they're doing a lot of damage. Don't like that. However, it is at least meaning that they're not. Well, it's only one unit now. We get another. Yeah, okay, so they're slowing down as well now. Alright, let's just charge. Ooh, don't like that. You're dead. You are just so dead. Yeah, they've run away. Well, did a little bit of damage, but alright, let's put guard mode on. We want the Giselles. Already done their job. Ah, it's just beautiful watching rattling guns. I just wish I had a few more of them. Oh, slightly out of range. That's a shame. Alright, so we're not really doing anything on this side, are we? Well, they've got a couple of units coming in, I suppose. Aha, yeah, right. They had some hidden units. So let's position you. Yeah. What are we doing over here? Can we hit their mortars? The answer is no. Oh, what did I do then? Right, let's move you point in that direction, get you over. I think we've got this side pretty much sorted. So again, the wrestling guns over there. Yeah, they're running away. I think we've won this one. We don't even need to pursue them once they break, because they were in forced march. It'd be nice if they did actually break. Come on. Good. Alright. Job done.
Ikit Claw has no heat.
Do we want the mine a bit of replenishment? I don't think so. Let's get you back into our territory. They may well attack us, and that's going to be a tougher fight now that we've got some losses. What shall we do with you? Really tend to recruit those, so increase range on too large. I think we go with Doomsday Scientists. See, yeah. All right, so we have our Plague Priests. Let's see what we've got on offer. Confident and aggressive, so yeah, neither of them what we want, but anything will do at the moment. So we're going to recruit both of those. What else? Could merge those two, I suppose. Replace. But if they attack this turn, that's not going to make any difference. And then next turn, we can actually start recruiting some decent units. Although they're going to take 2 or 3 turns to recruit, so we do need to deal with this army. But I think we can win with what we've got here. Especially if we get a decent map. So let's just crack on. Ooh. He didn't dare attack Skaven Blight, he didn't dare attack our army. Alright, so we've got a couple of priests, and the question is, can I get them into this army? Or
Travel now, now!
before we have a fight. So let's have a look. So if I merge those two, let's just see if I can... I don't think we're going to have the movement range afterwards, are we?
Science, sorcery,
Yeah, I ain't got the movement range afterwards. So we're going to have to fight this without the lay priests, which is a shame. So I would have liked to get them some experience.
I refuse. Engineer of Straya.
Let's just add in extra shield unit. Okay, so we got a close victory. Probably didn't need to recruit that unit after all. Ah, we've got an ambush as well, so we can just play this out on the battlefield. Coming down here. Thinking what's the best place for our catapults? To shoot at them. Shooting through the trees, probably not ideal. It's probably better to shoot up here. Come to us. We've got rattling guns. Put the Giselles. Where should we? Just put them there for the moment, then we'll move them to the side. Do the slingers. Really need them in this fight. We might use those for chasing units down, I suppose. Right, let's get you down there. You can move to the side. Let's see what damage we can do with our catapults. Alright, so they're all going to clump up by the looks of it. They're going to charge at us or not? Doesn't look like it. I think they're pretty much out of range at that point, so let's move these boys forward. Okay, that's not good. We hit their mortar. Where is their mortar? There is their mortar. Oh, we looks like we got it. Maybe not quite. That'd be perfect for a warp bomb, but we don't need to do it because it's also perfect just for our catapults. So the mortar's running away? It is. Perfect. Alright, let's chase off the mortars. Yep, good. The mortars are really much wiped out, almost. Everyone else is just standing there and taking it. So this rate we should be able to win just with our Claymore catapults. Yeah, okay, so that's the mortars wiped out. Okay, where are the sailors? Let's see if you can get into range, snipe their lord. Yeah, we're just going to fast forward now because I don't think. I mean, they're not doing anything. So just carry on pounding them. And there they go. Sure there's any real point chasing them, but may as well try and get in as many hits as we can before they go. I think the rest, all those are going to go away, but In many ways, it's a lot better that some of them got away. So they're not just going to recruit a new lord now and send a new, fresh, full-stack army at us in 3 turns' time. Whereas these guys are going to hang around. Unless we've got the movement, I suppose, to finish them off. We might have. Maybe that would be a better thing to do, so that we're then free to recruit for a couple of turns. We'll see.
Ikit Claw has no need.
Suspect we don't need the food, so I'm going to take this just so that our Doomflayer here gets fully healed.
Prepare, here. Haribo,
Okay, so they've run over there,
Chief Warlock, Ikit Claw.
which means that the play priest who didn't move should have the movement to merge in. And I think we're just going to get rid of the slingers. We don't use those anymore. Yeah. Alright, so we'll get a bit of experience on one of our plague priests. Just going to max out sappers and then we'll start investing in his magic. And we're going to start going down the red line now. Alright, so we've upgraded our workshop, which means I can buff my rattling guns even more. And our Giselles as well. Alright, so we get so I could assign these to survivor units if I wanted to. I'll leave that for the moment. Alright, so we're going to wipe out this army. Yeah, I don't think there's any point fighting this, so
Which skill device to use, eh?
alright, so our food is maxed out.
Rebels in this victory. Skaven might to see many, many worse. You bubonic claw.
Deceptive. No, not really what we want. How many plague priests can I have? So just the 2 at the moment. However, I think we've got a spare bell polisher, which we have. So we can give you that.
You bubonic claw.
Yeah, I've only got the 1 spare one.
Protect my congregation.
Yeah, this one we're not bothered about keeping long term. Alright, so what can we recruit? We can recruit... So it's 2 turns for each of these. So I want Yeah, I want 2 more Giselles. And then I want, yeah, four of those will be good. So let's get rid of, well, we'll get rid of the Regiment of Renown. Yeah, really shouldn't have bothered recruiting those guys.
Storm Demon!
That's probably going to be it for the moment. So we want to buff weapons teams. What else do we want to do? I could take that as well. Buff our catapults. Alright, so let's go weapons teams to begin with. That's long. Yeah, nothing to do this turn, so crack on.
We want to be hated.
As they stop coming for us at the moment, we gotta decide what we're gonna do next. I think it has to be to go for capital. Sartosa also holds stuff we want, so that can wait. It's a bit of a pain that the border princes have taken that city. Actually, it's going to force us to go to war with them, unless someone else will conveniently take it off them. If they fight, that's good. Oh, we didn't check our sorcerer, did we, last turn? Alright, so we've got a tough one, which isn't bad, so we're going to recruit him.
Contraptions!
So we want to get rid of 2 more units, which are going to be 2 spear units. We don't need those. So let's move forward.
Warlock Engineer!
Well, I'm sure it said 28%. Alright, it does say 28%, so why can I not go into ambush? And that says 25% required. Okay, well, that's annoying.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to move over there. The other thing we want is a warlock engineer, which we can't build at the moment. Can we build? Can we build this in Tilea though? think. Yeah. Alright, so we've got confident, strong, yeah. Nothing great, but let's recruit you. And I think we will send you off towards the Empire. Feels like a good idea. Or we could send you up into the Wood Elves, but no, I think under Empire, in the Empire, is for the best. That's pretty much all we want to do. So they... Ooh, okay, so they had a fight. They... Looks like Sartosa won, but they haven't put the city under siege. So I guess they just fought outside the walls. Both in forced march now. Can I reach to put it under siege? That's the question. Looks like I can. Alright, so Warlock Engineer, you're level 20, you've got Sharp Claws. Ooh. Not the best trait, but we're going to keep you around. Oh yeah. Easy victory. Don't even need to fight it. Okay, that's more damage than I was hoping for. Alright, so we can take it at level 4, which is what we're going to do. We don't have the stockpile to take it at level 5, which is a shame. So that's Tilea destroyed. We need to get these plague marks leveled up before we're really going to feel confident to take on, you know, pretty much anything. But we're starting to look pretty good. Right, so here we're not moved. So that's our other priest. What did we get? Perceptive, I don't want. Sharp Claws, I don't want. So we could just recruit one of those, get rid of them. Actually, I can't. I have to remove one of these. I think this one we want to keep. Because he's better than... Oh, come on. You're not going to let me select my army. Yeah, so aggressive is not really useful. Confident, well, it's giving us a bit of leadership to the whole army, so at least that is something. Still prefer some light disciplined, but you know. Let's get rid of this guy then. Just so that we can start farming for someone with a better trait. So recruit him and also disband him. Alright, what we're going to build in Gliano. We're going to repair. Oh, that's food building, isn't it? Yeah. And that. I think we should probably have some walls. Growth. And then... Are we missing anything we want from this tree? Yeah, we want the poison wind mortars. So we're going to build the weapons dump. Don't really want assassins. They're good if you're playing Clanessian, but we're not. So I'm also not interested in chieftains. So yeah, we're going to build the weapons dump, and then we will build we build this, then we can get warp lightning cannons, but I don't really need them. So I think I'll build the plague priest building, then we can get an extra plague priest. Looks pretty good. So Skaven Blight, quite a while before you're going to level up. You are losing public order. Why are you losing so much? Okay, well, can't do anything about that. So we buffed everything we want to in there. We could buff our Doom Flayers, our Doom Wheels. I think we will do these buffs first. No, that's just safe. So we're a bit short on food. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Clan Angry is doing. He's left these guys alive. It's very good. So Ikit, we will buff. Yeah, just carry on buffing the weapons teams. We have 2 slots free, so Both of those are for our plague priests. One there and one that we are still hoping to get. Sharp claws, useless. I mean, that's sort of okay, but okay, so we'll be able to recruit the priest here. There in a couple of turns' time. Which is obviously much better than having to wait for him to travel from Scale and Light. And then we've got to decide what we're going to do next. Who are we at war with? We're not at war with anyone, which is rather unusual when you're playing Ikit Claw, I've got to say. Alright, well, we're just going to wait where we are a turn. Let this plague priest link up with us. So we're just going to end the turn. Unless something else comes up, I'm thinking Sartosa is looking like a good target. Oh, nice. Got another bell polisher. So you can join. I can give you the bell polish. So that gives us 2 more plague priests we can recruit. What's down? I just don't recruit those units. I mean, we might have one doom wheel in the army, but probably not. Okay, just gonna get rid of you. Be able to recruit them here next turn if we want to. A while before that all gets leveled up. Alright, so Sartosa's got a full army in our territory, so not the wisest thing for us to sail over to the capital, leaving that behind. Why don't we sail over here? See what they do next turn. I'm going to move forward. So it's going to... Oh, it's 2 turns. That's a shame. What are we doing on tech? So we've almost got the extra campaign movement speed. We could do Menace Below. Got the tech for that. So yeah, so we'll just stick with campaign movement. Carry on. Okay, so Sarto's is running back to Magritta, which is sort of make it tempting to come down. Let's see if we can steal Sartosa. We then have to come back up and take Magritta. Let's just have a look at the Plague Priests. Alright, so we've got another tough one. So tough is sort of okay because you do have your Plague Priests sort of standing at the front line, summoning, you know, units to slow down the enemy, and they do get into combat every now and then. So as I've got two, we are going to recruit him and keep this one. Have I got any more bells? No, I don't. Sail down. I should have recruited that priest at Miragliano. Ooh, do I force march? Well, we're not on war with anyone, so may as well do. Don't really want to take on Sartosa when he's got an army there as well, though. Let's go for the food. We actually burnt through our gold stockpile. Could go for the public order. Go food first. Save our money, and then we'll upgrade this building next. Wow, 21 turns before we can upgrade. Scave and Blight. It takes so long to level that settlement up. We're going to have revolts as well, eventually. Okay, Sartosa's playing silly buggers. Alright, so he's moved his army away.
Needs errands to prove his worth.
I think we've maxed out everything we want here for the moment. So let's upgrade Scorch. Hasn't really got any magic that I want, to be honest. Both of these spells are too expensive. But we'll get evasion. That's always useful. Yeah. Okay, what shall we do? Alright, well, we can reach Sartosa. I just wish this guy wasn't here. Because he might be able to take Taboro before I could get back. I don't like the idea of that. More food. There's one more food. I'm going to get this one underway. Over here, I'm thinking maybe... Actually, let's have a look at the border princes. So, they've got 5 provinces, which sort of suggests they've got most of their own territory still.
So, yes.
So we could attack them, but that's going to drag us into a war over here. We'll just have them endlessly sending armies over the mountains against us, and that doesn't sound like fun. So I'm going to... We're going to land. And then, hopefully this time, we can actually go into ambush stance. So these guys don't think we're near, so hopefully they're not going to go back to their capital. Hopefully this army will bugger off. Because as long as they can't strike me in one turn, it gives me enough time to get back to defend it after we've taken Sartosa. At least that's the plan. I think we should be able to take Sartosa in a single turn.
You want to display the odd wish.
Okay. Annoying event. Let's just repair all those. Got everything? I think so. Okay, so I'm just going to take 5-minute break here, so I will catch you all back in the next episode.